Minnesota trails by 15.
Who got him?
For three. A three-pointer. Good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And so George Krell decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Seattle leading by 12. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the away team.
That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Little General. He takes it in.
Clearly a foul.
Johnson. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Seattle. Number 36. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Minnesota trails by 13. Duncan outside. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Yeah, count it.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Shooting for Minnesota. Johnson. At the line for 1.
That's good from Johnson. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the eraser. The basket is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Situation. At the line for Seattle.
Minnesota trails by 13. James sets the screen for Johnson. Duncan outside. From deep. No good. And it's Seattle with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And stolen by James. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one drops. Here's the machine. Strong move off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. And it's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Here's Little General after the basket by Minnesota. Here's the captain. Lock at 6. Puts one up from 19. That's off. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
13-point lead. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, then on Wednesday.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, a lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Here we go.
And it's going to be New Orleans off the tip. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Rain Man. Right wing. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And here's New Orleans now, following the three-pointer by Las Vegas. Pass to Mills. And he banks in the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it, just lightly tip it in. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Mills. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Q. Here's Noah. And here's Thomas from the arc. Big Smooth with the rebound. To the wing, right side. Thomas with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Q. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Big Smooth. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
New Orleans foul. Mills. First personal foul. First team foul.
man here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Noah with the drive, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Big Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's
Oh, yes! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Big Smooth. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Palmer. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Mills. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Smooth. 3-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Skinny passes to Q. The baseline J. Basket counts. Q's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Out to the right wing. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Mills. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Palmer. 5 points in the game. Noah sends it home from 3-point land.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, New Orleans.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Here's Skinny. Yet to see a basket. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Driving in. And stolen by Graham. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound for 3. Here's Noah. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Rainman. Over to the left wing. And it's all from three-point range. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. The kid passes to Skinny. Second shot opportunity. Buries the jump shot. And Las Vegas leads by 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Rainman. Here's Slim. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Las Vegas making a change here. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Las Vegas leading by 9. Here's Higgins. Has to be.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Noah. Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one. Noah's got 7.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Rainman. He's scoreless. Pass to Slim. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 1:20 left to play in the first. Graham. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. New Orleans trails by 14. .105 left in the first. Pass to Slim. And he buries his first look.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Graham. Here's B. Here's Noah. He's got 7. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Here's Big Red. No good on the 3. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Slim. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got 4 rebounds in the game. Las Vegas leading by 12. To the inside. Higgins passes to Big Red. Here's B. Let's go with a 3. And the basket by Higgins.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Las Vegas, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've been fantastic. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Q, good.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
New Orleans trails by 17. And for Las Vegas, and it's Malone in at the 5. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Big Smooth from outside the arc. The shot misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Thomas passes to Big Red. Here's Higgins. Thomas outside. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed aside.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Brian?
Allie, thanks for the report. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Yes, it's good. Big Smooth's got his second basket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Q. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. New Orleans trails by 18. Big Smooth passes to Slim. Down low. 6 to shoot. Pass to Big Smooth. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Here's Q. 11 feet out. Here's Higgins. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Big Smooth. And here's Mills. Here's Slim. Thomas defends. Slim misses. Las Vegas leading by 20. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Malone. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Slim, looking to win the run. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Palmer. Banked it in off the glass. Palmer's got 9.
They're really working the paint now.
And Las Vegas making a change here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's Big Smooth. 7 points in the game. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Q. Nails it from beyond the arc. Q's got 8 points in the quarter.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's Slim. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Q. The three. Goes back up. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 10 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Mills. Pass to Big Smooth. They set the screen. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Las Vegas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 17.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
No one near him. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, New Orleans shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Sinks the tray.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season.
And if you have to ask what's the name of the game, well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Thomas outside. Shoots from 14, and he gets the bucket. Thomas has got his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Thomas with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Palmer. 9 points in the game. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Rain Man. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside. Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
They set the pick. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Graham. Pass to Palmer. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, New Orleans shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. To the paint. Here's Andrews. And he jams it home with authority.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Graham, the pass to Thomas. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Team foul. Checking in for Las Vegas. Number 5, Elliott Higgins.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Pass to Andrews. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Higgins passes to B. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
New Orleans is shooting an average of 43% from the floor. To the inside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
.34 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Rainman. From deep. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Now here's Graham. Defense is right there. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Las Vegas running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the Vegas half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the two-guard spot.
We're seeing a game within a game at the small forward position. Both guys are taking pride in this.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Thomas passes to Malone. Back to Thomas. Here's Malone. Here's the pick. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
On the floor for Las Vegas, and it's Malone in at the 5 down low. Here's Rain Man. Fades. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds now. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Launches it. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Noah's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Mills pulls it down. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Big Smooth. And again, New Orleans no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Q, the pass to Noah. And that one good. Noah's got 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And there's a pick. Pass to Big Smooth. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Q. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Mills, the pass to Rain Man.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. 6 to shoot.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Q. And the layup falls. Q's gotten 4 this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To stop the drought. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
New Orleans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there it is for him. Big Smooth's got 9.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Q. He's got 21. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Slim. Just 5 to shoot. They set a pick. The 3 is up. Big Smooth can't hit.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Thomas up top. He's got 6. Here's Palmer. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Slim. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth personal foul.
All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
The first one falls. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Pass to Noah. Here's Q. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Q's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Skinny. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 9. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Higgins. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Slim. Graham covering. Chalk up 2 there. Slim's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Skinny passes to Higgins. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Slim. Here's Andrews. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for New Orleans, Andrews. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Las Vegas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Higgins. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Big Smooth. Six on the shot clock. The baseline J is on the way. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Skinny. Off target with the 3. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
And he makes a first. It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Skinny's got 5 now.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's the pick. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got 9 rebounds now. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Pass to Graham. Here's Big Red. The 3. Rain Man grabs the board. Pass to Slim. The 3. B grabs the board. B's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rain Man. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Las Vegas just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, New Orleans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Big Red. Well, Las Vegas is shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And for Las Vegas, And it's Graham in at the small forward position. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
To the floor for New Orleans, number 5, Mills.
Here's Graham. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Skinny. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Rain Man. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Number 49.
And the free throw, no good. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Noah. Here's Skinny. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Here's Malone. Off target with a jump hook. Well, New Orleans shooting just under 40% from the field. Down low. It's stolen. And here they come. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team.
Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
With the crossover, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Number 7. One shot.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Noah, no good. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. And he dunks it down.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Pass to Mills. 11 feet out. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Skinny. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Malone. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game.